Hi, I'm Lisa Kennedy, Denver Post film critic, and welcome to Reaction Shot. You know, I really don't like calling something stupid, not least because I often feel stupid in the face of life's challenges. But with that admission out of the way, I've got to say, Get Hard, the triple R comedy starring Will Ferrell and Kevin Hart, is stupid. Very. Ferrell plays James King, a fund manager who gets in some hot water legally. Hart plays Darnell, a hard-working family man and the owner of a car wash service. When King is sentenced to hard time, he asks Darnell to play Professor Higgins to his Eliza No Little.
James King.
Yes?
You're under arrest for fraud and embezzlement.
I have faith that the justice system will exonerate me.
I sentence you to 10 years in a maximum security prison.
Did he say 10 years? My life is ruined. Because after 30 days, I'm going to prison. It's not as bad as I've heard, is it?
Hell yeah, it's bad.
Teach me how to survive in prison the way you did.
Tell me how you know I went to prison.
Given your low economic status.
Wait, what?
Your perceived lack of college education.
Okay.
Statistically, you definitely went to prison.
I'll see you tomorrow, convict.
Turns out the question isn't, is it stupid, so much of what kind of stupid is it? I've been thinking lazy stupid. That's when clever writers and their stars forget about us and just guffaw and giggle amongst themselves, egging each other on. But Get Hart suggests there might be something called smug stupid. For instance, this comedy feels a little like the work of fellas too certain they're free from the bigotry of the masses, the yahoos, the rest of us. And yet...
I venture you've heard that I'm going to prison.
Yeah, no, we all did. I just didn't want to bring it up first, that's all. Come on, they're probably sending you some club-fed prison. You'll be playing tennis and golf, you know.
I'm going to be attending San Quentin.
They're sending you to San Quentin? Oh. Hey, I don't wish that on my worst enemy.
I know.
You talking about bad, that's bad.
You should know, I'm sorry to remind you.
What are you talking about?
Well, the fact that you went to prison.
How do you know I went to prison?
It's really quite simple. Statistical analysis is what I do. Here's the deal. 1 out of 3 black men will find themselves incarcerated during their lifetime.
You know what? Let me give you my statistical analysis. You going to San Quentin? There's a 100% chance that you're going to be somebody's bitch.
Director Ethan Cohen got an earful from the disgruntled when the movie premiered at South by Southwest. Satire's hard, he offered. And his co-writers, Jay Martell and Ian Roberts, work on Comedy Central's racially savvy show, Key and Peele. And I can just hear them saying, in their own defense, but some of our best shows are black. Still, you know the other thing I'm not comfortable doing is labeling the makers of unfunny comedies racist or homophobic just because they failed to make their case for their use of stereotypes. Most comedies play with stereotypes, trying to turn them on their big bone heads. This one doesn't pull it off. And then where to start with the problems of the movie's through-line gag on prison rape, which is offensive and tiresome, but also obvious and desperate to boot. Okay, I laughed. A little. Mostly at the stuff you can see in the trailer. But Hart's character is rather sweet, especially when he's with his wife and his young daughter, played by Edwina Findlay and Ariana Neal. By the way, neither of Darnell's smart women folk would bother with this nonsense. As for Will Ferrell, well, he's just so willing and able to be ridiculous. Yes, he stoops to conquer here, and he doesn't, but does have his moments.
Let me see what your mad dog face look like.
I'm sorry, what's a mad dog?
You're mad dog. Like a pit bull with no leash. That's a mad dog.
Wow, I knew you were the right guy for the job.
Let me see it.
Okay.
That's terrible. No, that's horrible. Anger. You gotta show me anger. Why are you smiling?
I'm not smiling. I'm tense and I'm agitated.
Want more on Get Hard? Read my review at denverpost.com. And watch Reaction Shot next week when we look at a very different kind of comedy. Noah Baumbach's While We're Young with Adam Driver and Ben Stiller. See you then.